Welcome back to my channel and to Step by Step. It's Lavon here, and last week we started with part 1 of this Armoire makeover into coffee bar. And now we've added a few elements. Now it's going to be a coffee bar, wine bar. So this is what it looked like before, and we of course had the sign on it, but now I'm getting busy on it. And the first step is to remove the backing on it. So it was just stapled on and it's just cardboard. So I'm using just a flathead screwdriver to try to pry away the back from the unit, from the Armoire. And here is my lovely assistant Megan. She's been working in our store from CareerLink and she's given me a hand, and I just love having her in the store. She's a great help, and she's also really taken to painting like a duck to water, so that's awesome. So here I am having her assist me, so I'm using the jigsaw. I didn't want it to fall down on itself, or on us, so we're trying actually to crack it off because we got it partially cut. But that didn't work out so well because we had a bookcase in our way behind us. So I opted for some heavy-duty scissors, and now just trying to cut the rest of the way. So it's a struggle, but it's going to be worth it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you'll consider doing so, because you can also hit the notifications bell, and then you'll always know when we have a series going on, what the next part is, or anytime we post a new video. So it is free, and there goes the back. Originally the back was going to be a template or a pattern for the new back, but that didn't work out because I ended up with, the original idea was to use planks, but then as I went back to look for the planks, I saw these 2 large pieces that were left over from our sign. So it's actually an outdoor material, and you can see what it looks like there. It's a siding, but it will be a perfect backing for the coffee bar. So I continue to use the jigsaw there, and I have it stacked on a couple of the shelves, so it's a little slippery. And here Megan is helping me. We are putting the backing in and screwing it together. So we have a few gaps in there, but that's okay. I'm going to fix that up with trim. And it's actually kind of a happy accident because the places where the cords were supposed to come out, then instead of me having to cut a notch or drilling a hole, that will just interrupt the trim there. So it's all good. It's all going to work out. So I'm just using some screws and attaching this to the piece. So it's making it a little heavier, and it's already a huge monster. But you know what? I think it's going to be a really cool piece for someone. And the whole thing evolved since the beginning. Definitely kind of went a little bit different direction, with still planning on putting the lighting in it, but originally the doors were going to stay in it, and now made the decision to remove the doors. Simply because it's going to look pretty cool on the inside, so why cover it up? And it'll make it a little less heavy. There's some glides in there because the doors slid in along the side because it was originally intended for a TV. So had a little difficulty removing those just because it needs a star head screwdriver. So these ones are regular Phillips, so I just have to dig my star screwdriver head out. You know, nothing's ever easy. So just taking these bottom doors off, because down below we're going to make wine rack wine glass rack on one side and wine bottle holder on the other side. So I'm taking all the latch hardware off as well. There's still a lot of fixing up that needs done. There's kind of a chunk out of the back, and either with mold or Bondo, we're going to fix that. So now I'm like pulling out those little shelf holders and replacing them. My idea is to put a shelf in and have the back be higher and the front lower so that the cork of the wine bottle stays wet. And I'm going to add a little attachment to the front of it that has little scallops cut out for the neck of the wine bottle so that they don't shift. Okay, so that side's done except for the attachment. So now I'm just going to kind of do another assessment here. So opening it up, you see the need for the trim. The doors are going to go away. The lighting needs to go in. And it's going to be a really cool piece. I'm also ordering the inserts that you just screw in for the wine glasses. So I think I found a good set that's like something like $17 for a set of 2. So make sure you come back for the exciting conclusion. I want to thank you so much for watching, and join us at LaVintageDecor.company. On Instagram, we're LaVintage Decor, and on Facebook, LaVintage Decor Altoona. Stay well.